in Los Angeles. I'm gonna show you guys how to photograph cars. That's all we're gonna do today is just photograph some awesome cars. Let's get into it. So right behind me is TJ Hunt's one of his cars, one of his 3 cars that he brought here today to the car meet. And when it comes to shooting cars, you want to look at details. So things like headlights, things like the seats, the mirrors, the rims. I mean, look at these wheels. This is so sick. So you want to capture all the details, especially like headlights. If they have custom headlights, it's really cool to like get close up and get into the headlights and just get that perspective of it. And you kind of want like half of the car. So let me just show you what it looks like. So we're gonna be something like this, but I wouldn't shoot this on a wide angle. I brought my 85 mil, so I threw my 85 mil on and I'm getting a bunch of detailed shots with that. So that's pretty much what you want to do, is you want to get as many details as possible of the car to make your photos stand out from everybody else. For shooting cars?
Get very low. I like the low angle the best. Kind of like sideways shots. I think it's best in anything where you get right down the sideway, where you can get like the back of the car. The wheels. Everybody wants to see the wheels. The wheels are very important. Like this BMW right here is a really cool shot where you can get on the side, get these nice HRE wheels. This is one of the YouTuber guys' cars right here. It's a really nice car. Anytime you can get basically the angles of the car. Most cars have different like ridges and stuff like that you want to get. When you can get those angles in the light, you make a really cool picture. It's a little small.
And you're like, it's underwhelming when they get out. Alright guys, so this has been a car meetup. We are going to go back to the house and we're going to edit these photos and show you what they look like. Let's go. Alright, we are back at the house and editing has happened. So I'm going to talk you guys through what I did with these photos. First of all, we've got this beautiful car right here from Mexico. It's got this beautiful Mexico wrap and I really wanted to highlight that. So what I did was I threw on my preset acid wash, which you can get down in the description if you guys want my presets. I threw on acid wash and then I made the background black and white because I really wanted the colors of this car to pop out. So there's that photo. Super simple stuff with these edits. I didn't do a whole lot with them. We didn't have a whole lot to work with as far as like location goes because we were inside a convention center and there were other people and other cars around us, so we couldn't stage the cars, we couldn't move the cars. We were really restricted on what we were able to do with the cars. But I had a great time and I think I got some pretty decent photos. So next we've got this beautiful car with glitter paint. And a lot of these cars at this meet had glitter paint and I really wanted to highlight that a lot. So with that one I tried to get a lower angle to show off the wheels as well as the glitter paint and the little skirt on it. Is that what that's called? Is that a skirt? Do you call that a skirt? I don't know. I call it a skirt. It's a skirt. And then up next we've got this beautiful yellow Ferrari. This was a vertical shot. I wanted to get the full car in the shot. so I had to back up a little bit. This was shot on an 85mm lens, so a lot of these photos were actually shot on my 85mm, and so you'll see a nice shallow depth of field. And then with that 85mm, I got real close to the headlight. I really wanted to get the headlight and half of the car in the shot. That's how I do my framing when I take the headlight shots. I use half of the car for reference, and that's my framing. Some people do it differently. You'll see some other photos that I took that are actually closer, so we'll get to those though. So again, we've got the Ferrari symbol. I wanted to get the emblem really nicely. There's a nice shot. Again, all of these have my preset acid wash on them, and they were tweaked a little bit. Most of these I just bumped the exposure a little bit, and I pulled up the shadows because I wanted to see those shadows a little bit more. Then we've got this SMG right here, this beautiful blue car. I don't know anything about cars, so I don't even know if it's called an SMG, but I really like this car. I love how this photo turned out. You've got a little bit of that yellow car next to it. I wish I had centered it a bit more, but I could do that in cropping. There's no problem there. And that's what shooting in RAW is for. So like I said, some of these photos that I took of the headlights are different angles, or they're different ways of shooting the headlights. So with this one, I got super close, and I didn't get half of the car. I didn't frame it up center. Wanted to get the headlight actually pretty close to center in this shot. So yeah, I like how this one turned out. I kind of like the angle it's at as well. Same thing with the next one. This is a different type of angle. This one you've got more of the car in, less of the headlight. So this just shows you two different types of headlight photography that you can do when it comes to shooting cars. Just different angles, whatever you think will look best in the photo. I really liked the angle of these lights, the ridges right here, and I really wanted to be able to see those at this angle, so that's why I chose to take it at this angle. And then I've got this nice side shot of this car. This is really cool because it shows off the curvature of the car, the body of the car, and I really wanted to highlight that in this photo. And then the next photo, we've got one of TJ Hunt's cars. I really wanted to do a vertical shot here. I wanted to get the full car as well as the beautiful red wheel in there, as well as the beautiful red rims in there. I love this car. I think it was beautiful. And so yeah, TJ Hunt, thanks for bringing your cars out to this show. Here's another shot showing the curvature of the car, the build of the car. Then there's this beautiful white car. I wanted to get this really well. This is another one of TJ Hunt's cars, I believe. Loved this car. This one was really unique. It had a lot of different, it had that like rainbow type of metallic paint, the oily kind of look, and I really liked how that looked, and editing this with acid wash really pulled out the colors of this car. So here's another headlight shot that I took. Again, another headlight shot. This one's got glitter paint on it. Used acid wash, pulled up the exposure. We had light in there, but it wasn't like enough light, so I just pulled the exposure up on all these photos. So this car was really sick. I wanted to get a shot of this like undercarriage lighting situation. There were actually like arrows, like DDR arrows, Dance Dance Revolution arrows, on the bottom of this as well as on the car itself. And then next we had this car that was wrapped by ghost wraps. And I really loved the pinstriping. I loved the design that they used on this car, so I wanted to get some detailed shots of it. Here's a shot of the wheel carriage area. I don't know if that's what you call it, but that's what I'm going to call it. It's the wheel carriage area. And then we've got the headlights with the pinstriping coming onto the front of the car. I really love how this photo turned out. You can see a little bit of the engine open. Then we've got this white car. My friend Alex actually talked about this car in the video a little bit about how to shoot this car, so I wanted to get a low angle shot of this car to kind of show off that style. And then we've got this beautiful Lamborghini that I would totally drive anywhere and everywhere. I love the color of this thing. I love the wrapping of it. I love how the rims look. I love the white. It's beautiful. This shot of the headlight as well is like one of my favorite shots of the day that I got. You've got the Lamborghini logo, you've got the headlight, you've got half of the car. This is a beautifully composed shot. So yeah, if you guys are trying to figure out how to shoot cars, hopefully this video helped you out. Hopefully you learned a little bit about how to shoot cars and how to shoot wheels, red calipers. I love seeing these on cars, and so to get to take a photograph of a super clean car with these red calipers was super cool. And then we got this black and white car that I just made the photo black and white. I threw acid wash, the preset, on there, and then I threw it into black and white. I desaturated it. Again, here's the headlight, half of the car with the headlight. just be consistent when you're shooting your headlights, you know. There's a bunch of different styles, which I wanted to show you in this video, but mostly half the car and the headlight to frame it up. That's how you want to do it. And then we have another Lamborghini that I really loved. I wanted to get the bodywork and the wheel of this Lambo and the headlight, of course. Beautiful shot of that headlight there. And the Lamborghini emblem, close up. This car, this is probably my favorite shot of the day. I just love how this photo turned out, to be completely honest with you. I love the framing. I love everything about it. Again, I threw acid wash on there, and yeah, I keep talking about the same preset because that's what I used for all these photos, and this is the last photo that I wanted to show you guys of the day that I got. See a little bit of the license plate, which typically, like, we don't really want to show off license plates in the photos because these are going to go on Instagram and people don't want their license plate on Instagram because, you know, it's kind of private. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out this video. If you liked it, let me know down in the comments below what kind of tutorial you would like next, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay strong, keep enduring, go out, go create something, and pick up the merch in the description. Thank you guys. I'll see you later.